Day 127 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again. Another day, another LeetCode problem, but I know you're not surprised about that. You knew we would be here because we've been here every day for the past 126 days, and today we're on day 127, y'all. So if you've been keeping up with this channel the whole time, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. If you've been staying disciplined and consistent and have not given up on your LeetCode journey, go ahead and give yourself another pat on the back, y'all, because this stuff is not easy, and staying disciplined and staying consistent is one of the hardest parts of the LeetCode journey, y'all. The knowledge is going to come as long as you do the questions. The understanding will come eventually, but you have to be able to stay disciplined and stay consistent so you can make it across the finish line for the understanding to really sink in and for the knowledge to really grow and compound, y'all. So if you've been following this channel this long, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I'm glad y'all are still here, and I hope I can continue to give you this good LeetCode content so we can continue down our LeetCode journey to be the best programmers that we can be. Now, before we get started today, y'all, don't forget, bring a mouse right over here and click that subscribe button for me, y'all. Then after you click that subscribe button, go ahead and smash that like button for me, y'all. And then after you smash that like button, I'm calling all of my bankers. I repeat, all of my bankers to the comment section right now. I need y'all to drop 2 bank emojis in the comment section so we could run up this engagement on this channel and help push this content out to a broader audience in order to do our part in helping the Swift community grow as a whole, y'all. We're all here working together, and we're all part of the Swift community, y'all. So we have to lift each other up and encourage each other to keep going and to not give up, y'all. And that's part of what this channel is all about. So with all that being said, let's get into the question, y'all. And today we have question number 242, valid anagram. The difficulty level is easy, y'all, so you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as well, because we're all trying to learn here, and there's no point of writing code that nobody understands, because then nobody's going to learn anything, and that is not what we want, y'all. And today, guess what? We got 2 solutions. I have 2 solutions for y'all today. One solution is it's more of a tedious solution, but it's going to help with the understanding of how the code actually works and the step-by-step process that the compiler is going to go through as it's figuring out your code. And then the other code is a little easier to understand or easier to remember. So yeah, let's get into it, and let's see what the question says. It says, given 2 strings S and T, return true if T is an anagram of S and false otherwise. So it says an anagram is a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letters of a different word or phrase using all of the original letters exactly once. So let's look at example 1 so we can see what they mean. We have the input S equals anagram and T equals nagaram. The output is true. The output is true because T is just anagram rearranged. They just took the letters from anagram, they took these letters and they rearranged them into this, and that's why the output is true, because it's the same letters, they're just rearranged. Now let's look at example 2. Example 2, we have the input S equals rat and T equals car. The output here is false because in this case the letters are not rearranged. So we have R right here, and we have R right here. Boom. We have an A right here, and we have an A right here, but we have a T right here and a C right here. So the output would be false because T and C are 2 different letters. Now, if this was tar instead of car, then the output would be true. But since it's car and there's no T, the output is false because the letters, it does not contain all of the letters that are in S, and it actually uses letters that are not in S. So that's why the output is false. So now that we understand what the question is and we understand what an anagram is, let's get into the fun part, the part that all keeps us going, the code. So the first thing we're going to do, this is the first code. Remember, I have 2 codes for you. I have 2 different solutions for y'all. This is the first one. First thing we're going to do, we're going to say guard s.count equals t dot, or is equal to t dot count, else we're going to return false. And what this is going to do is it's going to make sure that the there are the same amount of letters in S that there are in T. Because if there are a different amount of letters, then we already know it's not an anagram, because there will either be an extra letter or a letter missing. So first thing we have to do is we could just check to see if they have the same amount of letters, and if they don't, then we automatically know that it's going to return false. Then after that, we're going to come down here, we're going to declare a variable called dict. We're going to start a dictionary. We're going to set that equal to character, int. Then we're going to come out here, we're going to initialize it with 2 parentheses. Then we're going to say for char, which is short for character, in S. We are going to say dict, open up the array brackets, char. Then we're going to say comma, default, 0. Then we're going to say plus equals 1. Then we're going to come down here and we are going to say for char and T, we are going to say if let count equals dict, open up the array brackets, char, wrong bracket, should be the array brackets, char, comma, count is greater than 0. Then what we are going to do is we are going to say dict, open up the array brackets, char, then we're going to say equals count minus 1. Then we're just going to come down here, we're going to say else, open up the array brackets, and we're going to say return false. Then we're going to come down here and we are just going to say, come right here, and we're going to say return true. Now that should be all she wrote, y'all. Let's run it. Make sure it runs. Make sure it runs how it's supposed to correctly. Ooh, and see what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. So, y'all. So this array bracket should end right here. So it should go dict, array bracket, char, array bracket. So we had the array bracket in the wrong place. So let's run it again. Make sure it runs properly this time, because you never know. It's always something. And there it is, y'all. This is accepted. So let's submit it. Make sure it stays accepted. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. I like those numbers. Y'all. 14 milliseconds beats 94.25% of users with Swift, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Faster than a Bugatti riding past all the brokies on the highway, y'all. That's what I like to see. Now, let's see the next code. Remember, I had 2 solutions, so let's get into the next solution, right? Boom. So let's get rid of this code. And guess what for this code, y'all? Guess what? We got a one-liner. That's right, y'all. We really could solve this problem in one line of code. I just wanted to give you that first solution so you could see how we could use a dictionary as well, because once you see this one line of code, you're gonna be like, oh, that's too easy. You know what I'm saying? So I had to give you 2 options so you could, we all want to learn something here. So this one line of code, let's see, it's gonna be s.sorted, 2 equal signs. Hold on, s.sorted parentheses, 2 equal signs, t.sorted parentheses, right? So what this is going to do is just going to sort S, and it's going to sort T, and it's going to see if they equal to each other. And this right here returns a Boolean. So if they do equal each other, it'll be true. If they don't equal each other, it'll return false, y'all. So how this is working is just going to sort this alphabetically, and it's sort this alphabetically. And if the 2 strings match, then we know it's an anagram, y'all. So let's run it. Make sure it runs. I told you that one was so easy. I had to give a second solution because it's like, this is too easy, this solution. But this is accepted. So let's submit it. See what that time is looking like. Ooh, 27 milliseconds beats 21.26% of users with Swift, y'all. So that's another reason why we did 2 solutions, so you can see the difference in times and how that works and the time complexity works. So yeah, I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. Peace.